Have you ever noticed that you tend to enjoy your own company more and feel a sense of contentment when you're not surrounded by people? If that resonates with you, you're certainly not the only one. But have you ever pondered the reasons behind this preference? Surprisingly, there could be various factors influencing your inclination to avoid social situations, and some of them might catch you by surprise. Number 1. Introvert. Do you find yourself repeatedly urged to step out of your comfort zone and be more sociable? If so, you likely fall into the introvert category. Rather than a malady or disorder, introversion is simply a personality trait that characterizes individuals with a more reserved nature. While introverts may be perceived as shy due to their quiet demeanor, it's not a universal trait among them. Introversion primarily revolves around how one prefers to interact with others and replenish their energy levels. This is precisely why it becomes crucial for introverts to take breaks from socializing. They require these periods of solitude to recharge their internal batteries and maintain a healthy balance. Number 2. Sensitivity to sensory processing. Individuals with sensory processing sensitivity often have intense reactions to external stimuli, posing challenges in navigating social environments. This trait is frequently linked to conditions such as autism or ADHD. You might find yourself needing more time to digest information and getting upset over things that seem to go unnoticed by others. It's crucial to understand that sensory processing sensitivity is a genuine aspect of one's experience, not something that can simply be switched off. Number 3. Exceptional intellect. If your intelligence stands above the ordinary, chances are you're not one to revel in social interactions. You're more of a contemplative individual, an executor of thoughts. While the rest of the world succumbs to the allure of smartphones or the latest binge-worthy series, your mind is immersed in pondering, analyzing, and accomplishing tasks. Small task isn't your cup of tea because, well, it feels insubstantial. You yearn for conversations that delve into substantial ideas, collaborative problem-solving, and the attainment of shared understanding. Meaningful discussions appeal to you, particularly with those who share your intellectual curiosity and enthusiasm for learning and exploration. To put it plainly, you shy away from extensive socializing because, frankly, you find most people to be uninteresting. Their conversations and actions all seem rather mundane to you. Number 4. Mental health struggles. Dealing with mental health challenges can create a significant barrier to envisioning social interactions. Depression, for instance, brings about feelings of fatigue, sadness, and irritability, making it difficult to find motivation or derive enjoyment from life. Social anxiety disorder presents a formidable hurdle in engaging with others, inducing feelings of shyness, fear of judgment, or embarrassment in social settings. Similarly, avoidant personality disorder complicates the formation of intimate relationships due to feelings of inadequacy or inferiority. All these conditions may culminate in a tendency to altogether avoid social situations. Number 5. Asperger syndrome. Asperger syndrome is a developmental disorder falling under the umbrella of autism. It impacts how individuals connect with others. If you're dealing with Asperger syndrome, the inclination to avoid social settings is common. This reluctance stems from the difficulty you might face in interacting with others and grasping their emotions. Challenges like struggling with eye contact and misinterpreting social cues can contribute to feelings of awkwardness. Additionally, actions by others, such as speaking loudly, may bother or discomfort you. Consequently, you may appear distant or disconnected, creating hurdles in forming friendships and sustaining relationships. Number 6. Low self-esteem. A significant reason why some folks avoid social interactions is the nagging feeling of inadequacy. It's not just about not feeling good enough, smart enough, or attractive enough. There's this constant worry about how others perceive them, fearing judgment for their perceived shortcomings. When you're not at ease within yourself, confidence around others becomes a real challenge. Another factor contributing to these feelings might be the way others treat you. Experiencing mistreatment can significantly impact your self-esteem and hinder both personal and professional growth. It could even cast a shadow on your career and make pursuing life goals more challenging. Number 7. Lack of social skills. Perhaps another reason you may not enjoy being around people is a lack of social finesse. If your social skills are non-existent, it's likely challenging for you to form or maintain friendships. Connecting with others proves difficult and effective communication may elude you. When attempting conversations, your efforts may feel awkward, forced, or at times even unintentionally impolite. The root causes for these challenges are diverse. Perhaps your upbringing involved constant adult arguments or, conversely, minimal communication. Consequently, you may not have acquired the ability to initiate conversations or express emotions. The optimistic aspect is that social skills, like any other skill, can be acquired with patience and practice. Number 8. Stress-induced social avoidance. Stress in essence refers to a mental or emotional strain stemming from challenging circumstances. This strain can manifest physically or psychologically, with its effects varying from short-term to long-term. When life feels overwhelmingly busy, it's only natural to desire a retreat, even from those you hold dear. But there are instances where seeking solitude is acceptable, such as after a demanding day, it can easily evolve into a habitual pattern. Number 9. Traumatic experiences. If you've gone through a traumatic event, chances are you might be grappling with some form of post-traumatic stress disorder. This could lead to feelings of isolation and difficulty being in the company of others. The experience was undoubtedly challenging, and the last thing you want is to revisit it. It could be that you felt overlooked during your formative years or faced ridicule due to your appearance, a disability, or other factors. It's possible someone you trusted deeply ended up hurting you or broke promises they vowed to keep. Number 10. Fear of intimacy. Building a close connection with someone involves exposing your vulnerable side. And for many, that prospect can be quite daunting. Opening up and allowing people into your inner world can be an incredibly challenging task. Perhaps the hesitancy stems from the fear that, by revealing your true self, others might reject you. Another possibility is a lurking belief that you don't deserve love and affection deep down. It's perfectly normal to feel uneasy about things that are unfamiliar, and it's natural instinct to want to shield yourself from potential emotional harm. Number 11. Trust issues. Being around people becomes challenging when trust is elusive. There's a constant fear that they might cause harm, exploit your vulnerability, or take advantage of you in some way. Trust issues often stem from past experiences where someone let you down or betrayed your trust, perhaps through lies or by disregarding your feelings. These experiences leave a lasting impact on your present self. However, the scars from past betrayals shouldn't lead you to abandon trust entirely. If a previous encounter left you feeling burnt because someone exploited your kindness, it doesn't mean you should give up on trusting people altogether. Don't let the actions of one person dictate your approach to others. Just because someone hurt you doesn't imply that others will do the same. Keep an open heart and be willing to try again, understanding that each person is unique and deserving of a chance to build trust. Understanding the intricacies of why one might shy away from social interactions is crucial. From being an introvert, grappling with exceptional intellect, or dealing with mental health struggles, to the impact of traumatic experiences or a fear of intimacy, these factors shape our comfort levels in social settings. Recognizing these elements allows for a more compassionate understanding of oneself and others. So whether you find solace and solitude due to past trust issues or a preference for meaningful conversations, embracing your unique needs and being open to building connections can lead to a more fulfilling social life.